Hello, everyone. Thanks for logging on to CBSColorado.com. Time now for a few extra minutes with Coach Mike Stanford. We're talking all things NFL draft. I saw this great clip where Scott Van Pelt said the only thing he hates more than mock drafts is the post-draft grades, because really we don't know. So you know what? This one's for you, SVP. What grade do you give the Denver Broncos draft?
I don't want to reuse one of my favorite lines of my day-to-day, but I'm giving them an S.
S?
The S for smartest guy in the room, and that's the Denver Broncos did with their picks. Nobody else probably would have made the exact selections the Broncos made, and certainly the fan base was looking for that big-time tight end. You end up taking a tight end in the 7th round who, oh, by the way, he just had 4 or 5 career catches and played 1 year of football after a basketball career. But hey, a lot of these draft picks could hit. And as a result, you're like, I trust Sean Payton. I trust George Payton, because a year ago we were all saying that you overdrafted Bo Nix. Said that a year ago.
Yeah.
And did he look like the smartest guy in the room after that was all said and done? You betcha.
Yeah.
He did, because he was the 6th quarterback taken, and frankly the 2nd most productive, and arguably maybe the most productive because of what he did for his team.
Yeah. I mean, to me, I look at this draft and I say there's a lot of draft and develop. To me, this says that George Payton, Sean Payton feel really confident about the roster they have at hand. For you, do you look at this and say, yeah, they felt like there wasn't a ton of immediate needs that they had to fill based on what they did?
Yeah, the draft to me just reeked of Sean Payton, George Payton looking at the draftable grades and where they had people slotted, and not trying to reach based off of how they had ranked their draft board. And so it just slotted out more based on best player available, and it ended up manifesting itself in the Broncos going with the Michael Lombardi school of throw strength at your strength.
Yeah.
And it happened on the defensive side of the ball, particularly in the defensive backfield. And then at the defensive line and edge room.
Yeah.
You would think that's a pretty dang deep room, and you end up adding a couple pieces to that room as well.
You know, John Elway used to always say, you can't have enough edge rushers, can't have enough corners. So Broncos kind
Here
of check. Who's your sleeper pick of this class that you think in year one could have a bigger impact than maybe you're seeing right now at face value?
I like Q Robinson of Alabama. I think he's the twitchiest of the edge rushers that I saw. He didn't have a ton of production, didn't start a ton of football games. I just think Q Robinson, when you let that film roll, he jumps off the screen, and you think Nick Benito, more that type of bendy edge rusher that can get home and could be a big time disruptor.
When we look at R.J. Harvey, do you feel like he can be what Javonte Williams wasn't?
I think so, in terms of like home run hitter, because I think he's got the speed to hit a home run. My concerns on R.J. Harvey are, what do you deal with a stacked box defensively?
Okay. If
you have an extra hat in the box, are you able to break the tackles? It's not going to look as clean as some of the new UCF looks did. I mean, if you give that guy some green grass, I mean, he is explosive, dynamic, can accelerate, and can go the distance. He ended up having 58 explosive runs in his year last year, in his last 2 seasons, which was more than Ashton Genty, who had 55. So I think he can hit the home run. It's just more about, can you hit singles? Can you just take those 4 yards and create those types of runs? We'll find out.
Let's talk about some of the Colorado college products that I'm so happy to see Jimmy Horn Jr. get drafted, LaJohntay Wester, Tory Horton. Who do you feel like ended up maybe in the best situation?
I love his Tory Horton going to Seattle. I think it's a tremendous situation. Sam Darnold's going to be competing. Jalen Milroe will be a part of that, which is wild. He was drafted before Shedeur Sanders, but here we are. I like the fit for him, and talking to a couple people today and yesterday, a lot of people had a higher draft grade than where Tory Horton went. So I think that's a big-time value pick, a 6'3" player that runs in the 4.4 range. Would have loved to have seen him in orange and blue.
I know.
We didn't get it.
They were showing best available, and the Broncos were coming up. I thought, this might happen. A lot of people, really wanted the Broncos to trade up and perhaps get a Travion Henderson early in the 2nd. Do you like how they ended up actually trading back and the way their draft fell?
I do. I think that Jahdae Barron, he's going to be a superstar in the league. He's a jack of all trades and a master of a whole lot, to be honest. He's a really good player. So I like the way they played out their strategy. I would have loved to have seen Quinshon Judkins be a Denver Bronco. That was my back. After Ashton Genty, I had him as my 2nd rated back. A lot of people thought I was crazy, and he ends up going ahead of Travion Henderson, 2 picks. So, but the Broncos saw it a certain way. I think they loved R.J. Harvey. It's almost like they had Ashton Genty 1, Harvey 2, and you can see why. They're similar body types. They have similar skill sets and traits. So I think the Broncos are satisfied with what they were able to do at the running back position.
Coach, before we let you go, how's life going over at Valor?
It's good. It's busy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just I'd never thought in my life I'd be setting JV and freshman games and setting a football schedule. It's a lot of fun. I'm having a blast, and we'll have practice tomorrow morning at 7:30 a.m. You better not be late.
All right, we better get you out of here then.
Well, we're good.
What time is on time though? Is on time 7:15? I mean,
on time is 35 minutes early.
Okay.
So you better be there at 6:55. Yeah.
So we'll see which one of your players is watching this tonight.
We'll see.
Coach, you are the best. Thank you for joining us.
It is great to be on with you.
You're the best. All right, guys. Thanks for logging on. We'll see you next time.